Yo, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Talk. We are back with another video, and today we're talking about what about Jacob Eason? Now, you guys know we just acquired Carson Wentz via trade from the Philadelphia Eagles, so that leaves a current unknown status of Jacob Eason. Now, before we got Carson Wentz, there were a lot of Jacob Eason stands in the comment sections and the videos on Twitter, on all social media platforms. They were praising this guy, and they wanted him to be the next starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. And most people see the potential in Jacob Eason, but what's crazy is I don't see that at all. I only say that because we don't know any film. We haven't seen any current NFL training camp film, OTAs, workouts, none of these things at all. Now, this is not a knock on Jacob Eason due to COVID situations and all that other jazz. We haven't had a chance to. But I'm pretty sure if this wasn't around, we would have had more of a conversation about Jacob Eason. Now, this is unfortunate for him, but Jacob, learning from Philip Rivers, he said that on plenty of interviews, he's learned from Philip Rivers, and he's ready for his role to when he's ready to start and they make the call for him. He said he's going to be ready, and I like that type of energy for a backup quarterback. Now, you guys know the backup situations for Carson Wentz. He went through with Nick Foles and Jalen Hurts. This could possibly be another situation if things doesn't go right. Now it's just up to Jacob Eason to be ready for when his number is called, and I think he will be. But in due time, I hope at the before the season starts, we have an OTAs in the training camp. Now those two things are very pivotal for certain positions. Well, pretty much everybody in the NFL. Those really help a lot. OTAs in training camp and preseason games as well. If they got to split it up, have more days off in between weeks, I feel like that'd be a good idea so we can actually see the potential of, promising talent. Jacob Eason is definitely one of those guys. We need to see some film work, but because right now, at the moment, if people aren't talking college football, Jacob Eason, which has nothing to do or correlate to NFL game, if they're not talking college football, they're probably just talking by ear and by potential. Just because of the name, the height, the arm strength of former games that he played in the NCAA. Most people say it could transpire to the NFL, but we haven't seen anything yet. So that's what my status is when most people, try to get Jacob Eason on the bandwagon or try to get him to start and saying he should be the number one quarterback. I just find that to be crazy because, most talent in college football when they go to the NFL, it's not the same game. It's really not. So most people, they don't turn the pan out to be as good as they were. It just happens to be that way. It's much tougher and it's a different game speed. So hopefully, Jacob Eason can, figure it out and be ready if he happens to step on the field. Now, I hope that the play calling next year with Carson Wentz is expanded. More plays, RPOs, options, wildcats, jet sweeps, reverse sweeps, all this good jazz. 2 quarterback formations, maybe. Hopefully all of this will, pan out and it works together because, I have a lot of confidence and faith in our team. I have faith in Carson. I have faith in Jacob Eason. Whoever starts, I feel like will be decent enough to get us a few wins next year and actually make the playoffs again. I feel like if anything is possible at this moment, anything. And it's in Ballot we trust. We make moves. They make moves in the offseason, and most of those moves are very good power moves. We barely make mistakes. So Carson Wentz and Jacob Eason will probably be a good duo. Maybe some games, we'll probably see both of them play quarterback. Maybe, they'll switch it out and figure it out. But with the current status of the QB situation, Carson Wentz and Jacob Eason. Now, this doesn't separate that we don't go out there and get another veteran quarterback because that's very possible. I definitely believe that we can go get a veteran quarterback out of free agency for the bare minimum, not costing too much because I'm pretty sure Jacoby Brissett's not coming back because he's probably going to cost too much money. So us getting another veteran quarterback and having 3 quarterbacks and Jacob Eason still being under the wing is very possible. I definitely can see that happening because as of now, we don't have one. Carson Wentz is kind of like a veteran, but not really. But, you definitely need another person in the locker room just in case if things don't go well. So I definitely will see that happening. Now, who will we get? I don't know. That's up to the organization. But I can definitely see it happening because, injuries come and go. They really do. So you have to stay prepared and it's next man up. So you got to have enough people on the roster. Now, we did sign that cornerback after the season with the same signing of J.J. Nelson that day. You know, it was a college QB, something like that. So we signed one to the practice squad, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a veteran quarterback out of free agency this offseason. We'll definitely see how it works. But you guys let me know your thoughts on Jacob Eason, current status, and what do you think should happen with him. But yeah, until next time, this is Colts Talk signing out. Peace.